What's going on, everyone? I'm Eli. Welcome back to another video. Today we are installing a rear bumper on my car, but before we do that, we're installing this little piece from my homies at JH Motorsport. It is a drivetrain mount insert, and I am mildly concerned because, well, the boys in the shop, tonight's not going so hot. If you can see, Zach's under there, Pound's up here. Pound ordered, what'd you order, 15W50?
115W50, like, impulsively late at night, and I thought, like, you didn't have to look at the fine print, but I got it and I poured half of it in there, and it turns out it's for motorcycles.
But Pound put motorcycle oil in the BMW. Luckily, he figured it out before he started it. Zach came the other night because his cabbie was leaking from the rear brake line and found out that his BMW was leaking power steering fluid. So I think the only thing that I have going for me tonight is that I don't have a BMW anymore. Anyway, so getting into this is a super cool mod. This guy comes in at $74.99 for one piece of billet aluminum, which is about 25% cheaper than everybody else on the market, and JHM's is made in the USA. Also, the homies at JHM have been supporting my channel for, I don't know, 5 years now, so make sure to go give them some love if you're looking for drivetrain mount inserts. They have this, and they have the rear differential insert as well, which I won't be doing tonight because it's a very involved process. So without further ado, let's undo 2 bolts, slide this guy in, and have a grand old time. All right, we got 1 bolt undone. I dropped my phone. There we go. This guy slides right up in there, gave it a little scientific, palm hit. And then all we gotta do is tighten the bolts up. It is as simple as that. Got the JHM logo up in there. All right, before you guys comment about this, I shaved the mustache because my son asked me to, and then he started crying for like 10 minutes because he wanted the mustache back. So I want the mustache back too, but he asked me, he wanted to know what I looked like without it, so we're here in full Abe Lincoln mode for a day. I don't want any Abe Lincoln comment. Today, we're making a video that is long overdue for my homie Mike at Mike's Auto Body, for my homie Jose over at MTM USA, and for the YouTube guys that have been asking about it. We're getting rid of this, and we're putting this on the SQ5, which means that we'll have real exhaust tips just in time for me to sell the car. So if you don't know who MTM is a tuning company that also offers body parts. They have all sorts of fun stuff going on. My buddy Jose runs MTM USA. I met him a long time ago. He let me absolutely rip on his S8 the first time I met him. It's a different day. We're at here. And we've been fast friends since then. So he hooked me up with this bumper, MTM sent it out. This actually came off one of Jose's customers' cars. They had sold the car, and so it came to me painted white, and obviously white doesn't go with Porsche Chalk Gray, and there's only 2 of these in Porsche Chalk Gray that I know of, so I wasn't gonna find a color match one. So my homie Mike over at Mike's Auto Body, I brought the car over to him. He held up a bunch of Chalk Gray samples. We found the perfect color, and well, here it is. So let's see how this thing disconnects. It looks like there's a mounting point there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna figure it out. All right, here's the before. Oh, that's a long boy. I don't love this, but I think this is the only way to get it out. There we go. Nice. Alright, we just gotta figure out what the heck this thing is. I think it's the, sensor that senses if your foot's there. Okay, so I confirmed via part number that this is the liftgate control module. I'm curious if the car's gonna throw a bunch of codes if I don't have that plugged in. I may check that right now. Okay, that guy's staying there. This guy is waterproofed, as you can tell. Wrapped up in a plastic bag and zip tied up under there with the exhaust valve controller, so you shouldn't be able to see it, but it's accessible if I need it for some reason, or if I need to plug something back in. It's not tucked away so far that we'll never be able to access it, but I think we're ready to put the bumper on now. until we go see Billy. The this is all you guys are gonna get, but picture this. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. What's that look like from underneath? Alright, here's the deal. I never welded the tips on. I went to see Billy. This light in the background is really annoying. Sorry. I welded the tips on. I went to see Billy. We were going to weld the tips on. I didn't quite have the right diameter pipe for it, so we ended up not doing it. And now it's been like a month and a half, and I've been thinking about selling the car. I took some parts off of it. The injectors, the fuel pump, the map sensors are all sold, so I'm not sure if I want to do it. I have a great offer on the table right now for the bumper because they're really difficult to source right now. If you can get one, it's like a 6-month lead time because they come over in a container. I've been thinking about taking it off and just putting the stock bumper back on, but man, what a huge difference it makes. Honestly, the entire rear of the car just looks completely different and so much better than the stock bumper. I can't believe that Audi sent these out from the factory with no tips on them. Obviously, the homies at MTM do a great job of stylizing the bumper, make it look a little bit more aggressive, but also OEM. But man, it looks so much better without those stupid mesh things on the back of it. So I'm like 50-50. Like I said, I have a great offer on the table for the bumper, but I also, I mean, it's already on. I could probably sell it eventually, and I'd like to see what it looks like with tips. So let me know in the comments. Do you understand my situation? Like, do you understand that I have a great offer to sell it? I could just sell it, get the money out, put it into something else, or I could buy one more piece of metal and Billy and I could chop the stock exhaust and put tips on it. Let me know what you guys think. As far as the JHM drivetrain mount insert goes, that thing is freaking awesome. If you have an SQ5 or especially a B9, I don't know if this applies to the 9.5, but when you're coming to a stop, when it's dropping back down through the gears, you can kind of, your like head almost goes like this, like you get a little lurch forward every time it downshifts, especially when it goes 3-2, and then when you come to a stop and it goes 2-1. That lurch, clunk, whatever is gone. Also, when I used to downshift manually, especially from 6th to 5th, because 5th is the 1-to-1 gear, I used to get a pretty good lurch forward, and this transmission mount has all but taken care of that. I'm a big fan of the homies at JHM. I think they make some great products, and I think it's really cool that they're creating this product. It's out there for a cheaper price than competitors, and it's made in the USA. I mean, you really can't lose there. But all around, wanted to give you guys an update on the SQ5. I'm really thinking about selling it, or I was really thinking about selling it. I think I'm going to hold on to it in the short term because the SQ5 market is so soft. But if you're interested, shoot me an email. It's still got the pure turbo on it, still got the downpipe in it. I think I'm keeping that for the time being. I was originally going to sell a turbo and the downpipe, the intercooler and that stuff. I think I'm keeping it for the time being. This car is so boring to drive on stock turbo. I mean, it's kind of boring anyway. Sorry, B9 guys, but especially on stock turbo, I don't know. The pure wakes this car up so much, and it makes such great noises. I think I'm keeping the turbo until I sell the car. That's what I gotta do. Okay, now that I've made that decision, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this was a short video. I don't have that much content to film these days. All my cars are... I have to find a third car so I can take the engine out of the B5 and make content on that. I don't know. You guys understand. So, I'm trying to post more on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, give me a follow. It's at IgnitionTube YT. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.